Hello, welcome to the second episode of Asylum Fracture, an actual play of Heart, the City Beneath from Rowan Rook and Deckard. I'm Mark. I will be your storyteller for this evening. You can find me on Twitter at the _Cthulhu_kid. So welcome to TTRP Theatre. We have lots going on, including a couple of ongoing cult games. Manhattan 2, which is a continuation of the Long Strange Trip. Check out our YouTube to find all the parts of that because they're amazing. Place of Wrath and Tears is a cult actual play on every second Sunday, including this Sunday, and it's very fucking cool. I've got from the... Yes, I'm sorry, I can't speak. From Adam, the Vampire Interpreter, we have, at the moment, interview show, which was on Wednesday there, and I think is on again in 2 weeks. Adam will probably tell us in the chat if I'm wrong. He also has a vampire game coming up in May. I am babbling. You can join us on our Discord. Tim will put the link in there. So you can find our full schedule on ttrptheatre.com. And with that, I will shut my mouth for a second and give it over to Lucas, the Sky Untuned.
Hi everyone, I'm Lucas. I'll be playing the Sky Untuned, an Aether, hunchback, junk mage, without a face. They are very hungry for some tasty magic. And you can find me at @_Lucy on Twitter, where I don't talk that much, but if you want to talk about RPGs and music, I'm there.
And Tia.
Hello everyone, my name is Tia. I'm going to be playing Whisper in the Bleak Night. She is an Elfir penitent witch. She's on some sort of weird quest to find forgiveness, delving into the heart to find so. And possibly something else. I don't really have much of social media still. You can still find me on Twitch, where I go as Valara87.
Thank you very much. Tim, wonderful Tim has done all of our graphics, by the way. So thank you very much, Tim.
Sure. Hi, I'm Tim. I will be playing Alice, Missing Knight, who...
A little bit quiet?
No. Trying to be.
Oh no. Now I can't hear him at all.
Oh no. What have we done to Tim?
Tim's probably done it to himself. Hello, can you
This
hear
is
me?
a family-friendly show, Tim. Please. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Are they here?
Now that is a question. We'll take that as a yes.
Okay. Like I said, I'm playing Talus, the Remisian Knight. I am human, and I am trying to be penitent and seek forgiveness. Trying.
Thank you. And Yeti, whose real name is top secret.
Well, but we already got one of those. So tonight I'm Yeti, and I'll be playing Azal, the apiarist gnoll. And if you don't know, a gnoll is like a humanoid hyena. And they order a lot. Totally unlike me. And you can find me on, Twitch, Reddit, Discord, and Twitter at Embroidered Yeti.
And last but certainly not least, my good friend Chris, who also did the theme for Asylum Fracture, and it's fucking cool. Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And he's freezing again because
no, not at all.
No one changed his batteries.
I'm Chris, and I'll be playing Fiona the Witch. She is, and I know it's very unusual because witches are basically already called to by the heart, but she has been called to by the heart from a very young age, even before she was a witch. And she believes that there's something she needs to find and stop at the center of the heart. You can find me on Twitch, where I stream 3 times a week usually, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, at Chris Uboh Music, as well as on other social media platforms with Chris Uboh Music. The only exception being Instagram, where you can find me under Chris Ubohverse. And finally, I'm going to plug myself a bit. I'm working on a crowdfunding right now where you can help me make my new album, which is coming out in fall 2021.
He means autumn, that weird person. Anyway, thank you very much. Then without further ado, I'm going to experiment tonight and actually try and have some music for you. If it's too loud, I'm very sorry. Just tell me and I'll turn it off. Yeah, no, it's not a very good start. The segue is awful. But since last time we had issues with the audio, we can do a quick recap. We met our delvers as they returned to their Electus. After following an event that seemed to cause tears in reality and open doors which opened and then slammed shut. Little choppy? No, god damn it. Giving glimpses of all different sorts of universes and realities. Once they got to their Electus, they then each separately talked with someone who was important to them in their life and found their way onto this quest. Talus met some sort of creature, was given a ward over some creature that claimed something of an asylum. It had been experimented upon and was very, very meek at first and soon turned against them. And as we join them now, they are starting their delve, heading towards the Vega pits, where they hope, oh no, camera troubles, where they hope to gain access to a key from the Van Ost family. Oh, Tia keeps disappearing. 2 seconds, please. She's got to check her internet. Damn the internet. Gremlins. So, while Tia's doing that, Talus, how are you taking these people to the Vega pits?
Well, I know of a way through the Vermissian that should lead there, at least last time, from what my records say, what I was able to glean from the question of at the safe house when I went back. I don't know what happened to Mutt.
Mutt is the name they gave to this wretched creature that they had found.
And he revealed some information, and I will be leading these guys through an old service tunnel, I believe, in the Vermissian.
Yeah, good. Near to their Electus, as the Vermissian was being made, there were several maintenance tunnels which are not as well known. They were created, and one of these, leads to fairly close to where you can get to Vega pits easily. As you get to this maintenance hatch, it's a massive round kind of rusted iron doorway. God damn it. Sorry.
Did you say Dory?
Yes, Dory. There's a big fish right there with memory problems, whereas we only have camera problems, so that's works out well. I don't know if I should fix it or wait for Tia. What do we think?
We can keep going and talking.
Okay. But it's weird not seeing you. I want to see you.
Just move.
Well, yes, we can, because what I could just do is do that and bring you over there at least. And then if I find where Tim is... Oh, wait. No, not that one. Gremlins, how you doing?
Label your layers.
My layers are labelled, but I'm not labelled with your names because I don't want to get too familiar in case I kill you off.
I understand.
Yeah. Anyhow. So, you approach this massive iron door. It's not the most welcoming sight. And it's not a tunnel you thought you would be going back to. You get there though, despite the rust, it's fairly easy for you to open. You know where all the locks are, where all the switches are for the door to swing open. And despite the rust again, there is no screech, no need for oil here. These the hinges there were built by the best available.
Now, is this hatchway like a door going into a wall, or is it like going into a floor, or...?
It's going in, you have the hatch, and behind it there is a kind of corrugated steel hump, basically. It's kind of like a hill. Children would climb up in the back of it and play on top. But around about it, there's just fields and expanse.
Okay. I get what you're saying. So I'm walking into, not climbing down.
Exactly. You're walking into it and going down not too steep a hill. There's a bit of a walk to get to the actual tunnel itself. This was more where all the equipment would be kept and everything there, and people would get ready and people would go down.
I would be cautiously moving down because I am not familiar with how long somebody may or may not have gone down through here. So if there's something that moved in or whatever terminology the hurt might bring us.
The last time you went through this way, there were a group of farmers. So once you get down into the actual tunnel, who had said they were wanting to set up. It was a group of maybe 15 people, all different races, deciding they wanted to make a life in the Vermissian. And you wished them luck and chuckled and moved on. Once you get into the actual tunnel, it's extremely cramped. You're only able to go one behind the other. Well, at least you are Talus. Your massive armour makes it difficult, as the ground around it, roots for plants that have run unchecked. Dirt has kind of covered the stone walls, and it becomes more and more cramped as you go.
Kind of tiny tunnel, Talus. Are you sure it's the only way?
The fastest. Yes, you're muted, sir. Yeah, you're still muted. You can give us a thumb and...
How about if I unmute myself?
That helps. That's amazing.
All right, Alice. Well, just squeeze yourself tight. This is actually the quickest way I know, unless you want to go the long way around. So just squeeze in, and whoever's got the caboose stand down there, just make sure you're looking behind us to make sure there's nothing coming up and getting you.
Okay.
Fiona, what do you do with Ari as you come into this tunnel?
I check how close she is to me at the moment.
Oh, she's still clawing into your shoulder.
Ari, if you want us to get through here, you're gonna have to give me a bit of room to squeeze through. Could you maybe keep a bit of distance, please?
And you feel the talons kind of release in a very quiet hoot as she jumps off your shoulder and kind of lands just behind you. You don't often see her walking along the floor.
Could you keep looking at the back just in case something comes our way?
You get another hoot. You'll notice that Whisper has been quieter than usual. Not even following her name. Azza, this is something both new to your hive and quite comfortable. They're used to going through cramped spaces. But how is it for Azadwin?
Well, personally, I think this is the weirdest thing. We don't do this. You know, we live under open skies out in the desert. And this is very much not an open space and a lot more enclosed than I'd be used to. But the bees, they don't mind this so much. And they love the engineering. This place is built in a way that impresses even the bees. But when Talus says that we should, keep watch and, be ready for surprises from the rear, I will, in fact, dispatch a few bees to look out, both before and behind us. Because, well, that's what I've got them for.
Several bees crawl out and the wings buzz along. There's no flowers here for them, and they don't really want to go too far, but off they go to have a look.
Any chance I can try and catch one?
You can try. Whether or not you really want to do that, I would say that would be a risky roll for now, as Azal is fairly close to you. If you would give me... what would it be? Wait a second. Oh, god damn it. Wait a second.
Maybe sneak and...
No, you can give me an occult roll. Because I don't think you have...
Occult?
Yeah, I don't think you have...
No, I don't, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, give me a risky occult roll, please.
No problem. Let's go. You hear that? Yeah. Okay. Well, that took success.
A success with... Let's see.
With an 8.
Oh, with an 8, so you don't even take stress. You're able to catch one of these bees without Azal seeing. What do you want to do?
I'm putting in the pocket.
You put it in your pocket, and do you actually feel what's going in there? Or is it just the digestatory?
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Just for a moment, I catch a fleeting glimpse of the inside of the pocket. It looks very strange.
Very fleeting, since you didn't suffer any plot change in your Illuminati. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, it just came up. Since he didn't take any stress, he didn't really notice it's too dark. Maybe you caught a flash there, but otherwise there was nothing. You, on the other hand, the Sky Ancient, or Sky as we'll call you, you feel the wings quickly beating against the sides of the pocket as it goes down into your digestive tract.
Okay. I'm pretty happy with myself, actually.
Yeah, I think you'll get something for that, but it'll come up in a little bit.
No problem. I just get a little... and keep following.
Palace, as you make your way along, you come to another large door. This one seems to have been tampered with in some way. Can you give me a discern technology roll, please?
Discern, huh? I get one die.
No, that's kill.
I wonder if I can check that out.
You can help, perhaps, yeah? Tell us if you go up to where the rolls are.
I see it. Yep, I clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I forgot to change it. There we go. That's 12. You wanted the other one.
Do I get mastery for my knack?
Mastery for your knack. Oh, we didn't discuss that.
Well, never mind. The roll wasn't all that great.
It was still better than Talus's. Talus, let's roll for stress, shall we?
It could have hardly been worse.
We were in technology, you said, right? That's the one I was waiting for Yeti to finish.
Yes, the technology. Technology or Warren would have been fine. Either or.
Okay, I'll roll with technology then. Oh, that didn't help either.
No, they take one fortune stress as you're trying to check what's actually wrong with the door. You manage to break a bit of something off. Not sure if it could
Fortune,
actually.
you say?
Well, though that was for
Alice.
Oh, I get a separate stress?
Yes, you're getting a separate stress.
I would have shared this.
Oh, I know. However, you take 2 fortune stress.
Still fortune though.
But as you do that, you can see that the door has been trapped. That Talus has now broken off. Managed to give you the insight into some kind of wire between the locking mechanism running in through the door. I think, Talus, you are still muted.
No, I'm just.
You're thinking.
Yeah.
Ah.
Did you see the smoke?
Sorry, no, I didn't hear the gears because I thought you were me.
He will tinker with the wires that he sees to try to get the door to open.
Well, in that case, you can give me a delve. Give me a delve, and if I can open up your sheet, it would be good. Yeah, delve technology, please.
All right. See some of my better ones. Success, no stress.
There we go. Then roll your stress dice, please.
And that is...
That will be D6 because you've got the Mage Light rig. So I'm taking that. So you're using that to be able to see a little bit better.
Just confirming.
Yeah, no.
Make sure we're fine.
Does it work now?
Yes.
Oof.
We're back.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
No, the internet is... Yeah. I'm sorry. Please proceed.
Niks proceed. Sorry, I'm just fixing the cameras here for anyone who would complain. Well, not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. You'll do as. Anyhow, so what do you got with the Mage Light 3? I need to shut it. 3 stress to the delve, so that lowers the stress of the delve by 3. Funnily enough, I won't tell you how much the delve actually has. I won't let you smell. Once I fix this, I'm really sorry about that.
How are you hanging in front?
What do you mean?
Okay.
It looks like we stop.
I'm trying to get a door open right here. Just a second. It's rusted. It handle fell off.
Oh.
Kind of whistling.
You get the Mage Light and you're able to see where these wires are attached to the handle and going through the mechanism of the door. And using your skills as a missing knight, you were able to move it enough so that whatever trap it is doesn't spring. And the door swings again, noiselessly open. And you see a small bell fall to the ground.
Does it make a noise, I assume?
A very light tinkle. What you then see, though, is basically daylight. Something you haven't seen in quite a while, most of you. Big, bright, shining light that almost blinds you for a moment. In Sky, you get the scent of a kind of earthy magic. something growing here. Before you can stop her, Fiona, Ari spreads her wings and leaps into the sky for a moment and returns.
We have something interesting here.
I look at her.
2 seconds, please. Whisper. As you come out of a kind of reverie there, you notice that your ears are bleeding. And you can hear discordant notes. Can you give me a roll, please, for that ability of yours?
Yes, I can do that. Hang on. I think that's it's part of the guiding tune. So that's discern plus occult.
Yes. Failure and take stress. Then what we will see.
Wait, can I give myself a resistance then due to my implacable skill?
You certainly can.
Then I'd like to do that.
The resistance in this case would be echo, as these discordant notes echo through your head, and the words that would usually form and give you the visions that you're used to kind of twist, and hear a voice telling you all the meanest things you can think of, saying things about your family, about your life, about the fact that you are a failure in the eyes of Agnosia. It hurts, but not terribly much. Why does that not roll? God damn it.
Wrong bar, I guess.
One echo. God damn it, one echo.
Does that mean 0 echo since I have 1 protection?
Yes, it does.
Yes. So the words mean nothing to me.
Wait a minute, who took stress before? That would have been Talus, yeah? Oh, both Talus and Azadwin, can you both roll for a Fallout check, please? Since I forgot.
How does that work?
I think you can just press Fallout button on your character sheet. Nope, no Fallout. And no Fallout for Talus. It's a why not? You'll enjoy it, honestly. I promise.
I really do want to.
Just wait until I have a beat for that.
Yeah, definitely. I love this game. Seriously, I know this is metagamey, but the game is superb. Okay, after a moment, you come out to whisper, you shake your head, the voice or the chords are gone. And it's not sunlight that you see. You're standing in a massive field of gold that's grown in plant form. And it's swaying in the wind. In the distance, you can see what look like farmers' tools in their hands. One of them pointing over towards the door. And starts moving towards you.
Okay.
I would move towards them also, if that's the path that would be leading to the Vegas pits. And you mentioned previously I had been along this path.
Yeah, I sort of defer over to Talus and look towards him since he supposedly knows this area.
I'm still looking for that arcane smell.
It's in the ground. It's what's causing this stuff to grow. The light that's shining on it from above seems to be from some kind of lantern. My camera sucks. Seems to be from some kind of lantern. And it seems like sunlight, as it hits this golden crop, the light reflects. And yeah, you can feel the heat from it, the warmth. But you can tell that the ground itself seems to be infused with some kind of magic.
Yeah, it seems to be the way. So we're moving or not?
Alice would continue moving towards them to talk to them.
Fiona, Arian circles once and comes back. And again, you feel her talons dig into the wounds that never seem to close.
Ari, what is it now?
Your hoot turn overhead almost 180 degrees. And that's it. Nothing from her.
I turn around and look in the direction her head just turned.
So looking back towards Sky.
I stare at Sky. Just look at him. Don't say a thing.
I'm not paying attention at all.
Too busy sniffing aloud at the ground.
Yeah.
I would like to kind of focus on him, see what's going on in his
Aura?
what he's feeling at the moment, kind of.
What's that? It says, do you feel what they're most strongly feeling just now? Is that it?
Yeah, I can. I have to check that ability again,
No, I'm
but I
looking.
can. Oh,
I'm just in 2 seconds. Did you add it to your sheet?
it should be on my. The old blood. When I observe someone for a few seconds, I can read their aura and discern their surface level emotions.
Yeah. So, Sky, how are you feeling?
Curious. Interested. I'm actually a little hurried. I want to go deeper now. There's something there that I want to see. And I'm still pretty proud of myself.
Catching a bee. It's been you've been wanting to do that for quite some time.
Yeah.
So Talis, you're heading off through these fields. You feel as your armor moves through these plants, you can actually feel that it is very thin gold. You can feel it bend. When you step away, it doesn't bounce back. At times, you're leaving it kind of scuffed and no longer shining as much. And as you move closer to this person with some sort of farming implement, you hear them screaming at you, Don't move, don't kill it!
What am I doing? I stop. Kill what?
Our crop, you're killing it, we need it. And he gets up to you and you see that he's walking on some kind of stilt that is bent and keeps them off the ground, so when they're touching on the ground, they're not actually damaging the plants.
I sort of look down and try to see how much damage I've already done. I hope nothing, but...
Well, that's where you just came out of the tunnels. You were just at the very edge of it. But Alice charged right on ahead.
Is there a way around? Is there a way to get to the door?
Not that you can see. At least not that clearly visible. Maybe the farmer can help. Are you fucking idiots? This is
well, how are we supposed to navigate through this field then?
Who says
the door we need to get to is there. Direct path. You, sir. This is part of the Vermissian, and I need to get through.
Yeah, it's the Vermissian. Just because you all fucked up means we all need to suffer. This land wasn't being used. It's ours now.
Look, we don't want any quarrel or any conflict. We just want to pass through peacefully.
The quicker you answer this, the less harm we'll do to your fields as we walk through. So how are we getting through if you don't want us to?
What are you trying to do here, Talis?
Alice is trying to follow the path to biggest pits. There's another, I'm assuming this is partway through? Or are we already
you're partway
near
through.
there?
Oh, no, you've got quite a bit to go.
Okay.
And I want to alleviate the tension. Try to, at least.
He's assuming that this is the... I mean, I'm assuming there's a path he knows, and that's the way he's just going.
These plants weren't here. This land was completely desolate before. There was a part of, as I said, it was a maintenance area, a maintenance tunnel. It used to be much smaller, not quite as enclosed as the tunnel was there. This was more of a staging area where more work could be set out. But the last time you came through and they were coming here and setting up like crazy people, this was really just ruined earth. Completely, the Vermisian had leaked into it, and instead of warping it in some fantastic way, it just killed it. Nothing should have grown here.
You look down at the crops. Well, it seems you found something that'll grow here.
Yes,
but
and you're killing it.
Yes, and the sooner you get us walking or get us what we need, otherwise I'm going to continue moving down the path that I know to get to.
You should at least put some sleepers on the door. Come on, look where you put your crops. Do you really think no one is going to pass through?
No one's came through here in at least 3 pulses. And the last one was nice enough to die right over there. And points where a lump of ground has started to fester just outside of where the plants are.
Next time you should put a sign. Sorry.
We put a warning on the door.
Was that the bell?
Yes, it should have told you everything.
Yeah, that you have a bell.
Yes.
Could I try and discern the farmer's aura as well?
Once per session, or?
Is that once per?
No,
that is when you observe someone for a few seconds, you can read their aura and discern their.
Okay, you can tell there that it's angry and frustrated. It's they don't seem to be scared or anything. Just really pissed off. From behind them, another 2 are coming and carrying boxes between them. And he says something to the one speaking to you, who is a fairly tall guy with kind of blondish hair and strange features. They seem not to be correctly proportioned. Not terribly so, but kind of elongated out of the way. And they say something to him, either too quietly or in some language you don't understand. And an older one comes up to you with a box, parts the golden leaf at your feet, puts the box down in front of you. Wear these.
I will attempt to put them on.
They fit perfectly. They seem to fold into your armour exactly as they should. There's another few pairs there, and if the rest of you want to follow in Talus's track so you don't damage any more, you'd be able to put on some of these boots, stealth.
I'll head over there. Yeah, I want to try this.
I very much want to try this. These look neat. How do they work? I want to give them a closer look, and I think that, since you say that they are both doing their job effectively and doing a great job, fitting just random passerby's feet, I think they should be very pleasing. Mechanically, technologically.
Yeah, to give me a
I think I delight in
please.
Looking at them.
Discern technology.
Coming right up.
I would just say, these are some nice sleepers, and they look fun, so I'll put it on.
Again, they fit your feet perfectly as you put them on, but you don't sense any magic coming from it.
Okay.
I've not looked at what your roll is, sorry.
I give you an 8.
Thank you. Because, like, see, I just need to explain this, by the way. Because I had to move the computer, what I now have to bloody do is have the... I only have 2 monitors now instead of 3, and it's very upsetting. So, you look at these, and the construction of them is extremely fine, detailed work. There's little hinges that seem to attach to springs that are so tiny that even your bees would have difficulty getting one of their legs in between. And they seem to be able to, as you put a finger in, it closes in over the finger in a way that would hold it quite snugly. The older farmer looks at you and, so where are you going?
You're headed to the Vegas pits.
Since you've done some damage here, you could do us a favour. We've got some trash needs taking. Dump it in one of the fire pits for us. We'd call it even.
I ain't carrying your garbage.
Well, then you need to pay for what you've killed here.
But wait, hang on.
Show me that garbage then.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
We don't have to pay anything. Why?
You haven't killed or caught.
Well, any normal living person would put up a normal sign that says, please do not enter.
It is a normal sign, or was a normal sign until you destroyed it.
Or at least put a path. So, your negligence is not my reason to pay you.
We do not control where it goes. We set the boundary, and it gives us what we need. Now, if you do not want to pay what you owe, then I'm pretty sure it will take back what it needs.
I'm not your garbage man.
We don't ask you to be a garbage man. We need...
And now that I got the boots on, he'll start walking towards the direction. Are the rest of you coming?
Well, I think Whisper and I would like to, engage with the farmer and see if we can strike a conciliatory note.
I sort of lean down towards the farmer and be like, I'm really sorry about.
I walk away.
Here.
Talus, could you give me? Hold on a wee second.
He won't. He will stop when they say they want to talk.
I would say endure occult, please, or evade occult.
I don't have endure, but I do have. I take some stress.
Let's see. Is it a success though?
Failure.
Oh, a failure and you take stress. That's just all the better.
Yes. It's for you, my friend. Here's a gift.
Thank you. Please take 3. See, I'm just making this shit up. Because that's how we do it. Take 3 fortune stress, please.
Fortune?
Yes, and roll a fallout test.
Haven't gotten rid of that yet.
No, you might get rid of it now, though. So give us a fallout test.
Major fallout.
Oh,
hey, it had to happen one time or another.
It certainly did. I wasn't expecting a major fallout. It's going to be second because as you try to traipse off, these gold plants wrap around the stilts that you're on, moving in between the filigree there and kind of hardening onto it, causing you to fall onto your face. Your armor protects you from any physical damage. But this was fortune, yeah?
I don't know what you wanted me to roll.
No, it was fortune.
It was
it was fortune.
Yeah.
Oh, damage.
Yes. Sorry, this is my fault. I actually wanted to...
Nope, first time doing it. Let's take our time and make me be armed in a good, fun way.
Oh, of course. Only the best way. Now, but the fact there's a major... Well, you clear all of your stress, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, so, where are we on here? Major fortune. Let us have a little think about this. Talk amongst yourselves. That'll be second.
Okay.
I face planted and I'm just trying to get back up, going, squaring out right, feeling embarrassed.
Since I followed you, I'll just try to lift you up. Let's go.
I'll just be standing with Asal, waiting for the farmer.
I catch myself letting out a very soft chuckling, going, oops.
Another time to fall down on your head.
He's writing me a novel, now I'm scared.
No. Right, this will not happen in the future, this is just this one time. But anyway, so, now, while he chooses what his punishment shall be, not his punishment, his fault, Azal, you feel the bees getting excited again. Some of them are flying off towards this lump where where they said the last one who tried to come through had died. Whisper.
What do they think about the crop itself?
But they're not interested. There's no flowers on it. There's no pollen to be taken from it.
So is it really gold? I mean, is it not a plant in the bee sense?
No, it's if it flowered, maybe it does flower at some point. But at the moment it's not. So they're just skipping past it.
Oh, good. So long as it isn't making them uneasy in the disorderly, hearty sense.
No, not at all. They are. They'd already went out, kind of looking around, and now they're more gathering towards this lump. And Whisper from the lump.
Yeah, they can check it out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You don't need to go through the gold to get to it. But Whisper, you hear as well a very familiar sound coming from towards the lump. It's kind of you heard it recently.
Is it part of the harmony?
Yes, the harmony that was very structured that you last heard in the inn.
Then I also want to head there actually, because that is my calling.
Yeah. You two head over. Sky.
I don't want to say excuse me to the farmer.
He nods at you, smiles, looks over at Talus, shakes his head and laughs.
So but the lump is not the garbage that he wanted us to take out, right?
You do know.
I don't think he has specified that yet.
No, not as yet. Sky, Fiona, what are you doing?
I'm helping Talus, actually.
You managed to help Talus up.
Don't look so down on yourself. Let's get up.
I start pulling clumps of dirt and whatever out of my armor. Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
You feel him just feeling angry at himself. And he starts huffing off again. Get the garbage then.
The old man laughs. Your friends are going to it already. Fiona.
I ask Ari to fly ahead of Whisper and sorry.
Talus?
And Talus and check out the lump that they're heading towards and see if it's actually safe in any kind of way. While I slowly also start walking behind them, but keeping a safe distance, just in case.
Ari flies over and lands with a slight metallic clink, and you can see poking out of the glass, there's a very familiar metal pincer.
Wait, what? There's a second one of those? I mean, it can't be the one we saw yesterday, right? Because how would his leftovers have got in this field? They do this to several people.
I want to look at it more closely if I can.
Mm-hmm. You can. What exactly do you want to do?
I want to try to see what, if this is actually the same.
And how would you be able to do that, do you think?
Well, not sure actually. Just trying to identify it by looking at it for now.
I think the bees might have a good idea because they really enjoyed it the first time around, didn't they? That was like the most orderly thing they could have ever wished for.
Yes, it was.
That's true.
What you can do is, if you clear off the dirt surrounding it, give me a discern technology.
I keep doing that a lot today, don't I?
Oh, there was also a serial number, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. Thank you very much. Did anyone keep that? Did anyone make a note of it?
Nope.
I didn't make a note of it, but I did have a look at it. Or
was it
actually,
I know some of you kept some of the parts of it. It might be that.
I think Talus did, in that case.
Damn it, that should have been what his fallout was.
I'm afraid
You
I
can
failed.
still change it.
No. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here. Sorry, what did you roll, Azel?
5. I failed.
Failed. What can we do here? Okay, take 3. Hold on. Take 3. God damn it! Too many character sheets. Take 3 mind stress, please. As the bees become quite discomfited by the fact they're unable to get the order from this. There's too much dirt around it, and they become quite agitated. Natalis, do you have... do a fallout test for me, please? Azal?
I have to do another fallout?
No, not you. Azal has to do a fallout test, please. No fallout.
No fallout.
That's alright. Natalis, do you have the piece with the what you call it on it? The serial number? Because it was a serial number that called out to Whisper, I think. So you
I kept parts of it, yes.
Actually, because it called out to you, that would do the same if it was. So you can double check with Talus, but as you clear away the dirt, it's the exact same song that whispers out to you. The exact same feeling.
Yeah, the kind of really weird feeling.
This is the exact same thing. There's not one note off. The Talus, when you compare the two, is the exact same serial number. Nazal Talus, that doesn't make sense to have the same serial number. Unless they're mass producing whatever it is.
How is this possible?
It's quite interesting, and Alice is going to take a much more serious interest in Just now that this is the second one they've ran across.
So you take it to Vega Pits for us? Throw it in one of the fires? We don't want it.
Wait,
Gold
how
doesn't
did
like
you come across this actually?
it. It tried to go through the door over there. The gold wasn't too happy about it. Didn't cross it, but
It
Where
came
did
in
it
that door, or did it try to get out that door?
tried to go through that door. It was screaming and crying and
Oh yeah, they do that, don't they?
I
They
think you can kick someone from the
Supposed
chat
to
there.
scream. Ugh.
But this is the very same. That's not possible.
Is it like the last one in as that all the non-metal parts have disappeared?
Seems like it, yeah.
Oof. I wonder, do we have I don't know, a bag or a sack or something that we can gather all these parts into?
Yeah, you can.
I do.
Yeah. And all the pockets
Of course
with
you
bits
do.
sticking out and
Yep.
I also have a lot of pockets. I can stuff some in there, likely.
you're able to break it up fairly easily. It's came apart like it did before.
Mhm.
But as you're doing so, just like it did the last time, a part breaks off once you've cleared enough of the dirt away and tries to scramble off.
Ugh.
This time I don't pursue it. I let it go actually because I don't want to leap over the field for this thing.
Anyone want to try and stop it?
Which direction is it going?
Away from the door.
The direction we want to go?
No, at the moment it's trying to skirt, or it looks like it's trying to skirt the field of gold.
Let it go. Take care of it. Let's go.
I'm more curious about following it, actually. Seeing where it's trying to go.
I yell to Ari to try and follow it from the sky with a bird's eye view, seeing what direction it's headed.
Ari hoots at you and just flags back on your shoulder.
You know, it would be helpful if you sometimes do what I ask you to do.
What? So none of you tried to stop it? Scarper's off?
Nope.
I will try to follow it without... No, I'm not going to run. Because I don't want to be too far from the party, but I want to see generally where it's heading.
Also, you don't want to fall again.
Yes, that's why I'm being cautious.
I would like to stick with Talus as well. I'm a bit interested. It has piqued my interest.
You follow it down. Sorry?
One of our goals, I remind the party, is to find out where these creatures are coming from. We know they came through a door, but where are they trying to get to? Might be also a question. Or could we offer it a way home? Maybe it'll guide us.
Well, if it's home is where that order comes from, I am very interested. If its home is where that chaos came from, it needs eradicating, I'm also interested.
Isn't that thing from that imaginary place called London?
Yeah.
We don't know about it. Everything could be in the heart. I don't know very much about it.
Touches all places and all realms. You can find anything your heart desires.
Hunt technology. Fiona, if you have hunt, you can help.
Unfortunately, I don't have hunt.
I do not either, and I take stress from failing to hunt.
But I also
did you roll technology as well? Yeah, you did.
I'll try my luck.
The dice are not. I wouldn't try your luck if I was you, man. That's.
I'm trying to get them all out of my system.
Again, you seem to have it with the fortune, as you lose sight of it quickly. It seems to dive into a hole in the ground, slightly away from the. Could you give me a fallout check as well, please, just in case you were to?
Oof! I rolled a 3 versus my 2. Oh.
As you do, as it goes out of your sight, you notice that your sister's skull is missing.
Oh no!
No. Now you see Talus truly panic because of his sister's skull is missing.
He's right there. Oh no, it's missing. No, it's gone.
He's running back to where we were, checking all through the ground.
What's wrong, Talus?
It is missing. Where is she? I know she likes to go investigating sometimes by herself, but she usually doesn't go far. We have to look for her. We can't leave until we find her.
Since I've picked up some pieces, I want to help Talus find the skull.
And he's running around checking the grass where he fell. If she's not here, we're going to have to go back.
Wait. When was the last time you saw her?
Well, we had breakfast this morning, and then I put her in. She was riding right here. And he points to where a bag would possibly be on his side or a box, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty now. She's not in there.
She probably fell when you fell.
Well, that's why I'm over here looking. Do you see her?
I'm trying to look. I don't see her yet.
He's getting frantic, you know. Okay, well, I'm going to go back and look for her, and he starts headed back towards the door we came.
Wait, Talus, please. We have to look here first.
Oh, okay. I don't see her. Am I seeing anything, Mark?
No, you don't see anything.
Me neither.
No. But Azal, you hear a buzz
Where does that come from?
from inside you, and Queen is telling you that the bees saw the skull.
Oh, that's very good of them. Thank you. Which way?
That thing took it. The thing took it.
The thing took it?
Yes.
The thing that went into the hole? Well,
Does she say this out loud?
how did we not see this? Well, Otalos would have a problem, I think. I'm not quite sure how it managed to get that, but without us seeing that, but looks like it took it and dragged it into the hole. Can we find the hole?
Off. It's where he last saw it. His sword is out. Or excuse me, his message.
You get to where the hole is. It's kind of caved in a little bit. Yeah.
I think the bees would be happy to explore into the hole without, doing too much damage.
You could certainly ask one or two to go down and have a look. But they wouldn't want to get too far away from the Queen.
No, just, see if the hole is passable, kind of thing.
The bees go in, and as I said, the entrance has already started to cave. Without going too far in, they see that it's not going to be passable for any of you.
Mm-hmm.
The farmer shouts, "Night! Pissy and Night!" This is the one you pissed off in the first place, not the old man. What are you looking for?
Nothing very concerned. But out of curiosity, where does this hole goes? Do you know?
What? One of them? He points up towards the hole. B. We have tunnels that go to the bigger pits. We use them for heating.
Okay.
Well, that turns out to be where we're headed, so...
That's perfect then.
Okay, we're moving then.
I make sure to take up. Sorry.
If the hole's big enough, Talus is already in it.
He's not. You'd be able to maybe get your arm in, but that would be it.
Well, then he's shoveling, trying to carve his way out, with his, literally digging and stabbing at the earth to try to get in there.
The old man comes over and puts his hand on your shoulder. You won't get through that way.
How do I get there?
Thought you knew how to get to Vega Pits.
And yes, okay. And he's just, boom, gone. He's going to try to, the rest of you have to keep up.
You're sprinting away on these stilts. And managing
Trying to, I'm figuring he's going to fall eventually.
No, the with these stilts and... Oh, well, wait a minute. Have you taken the body yet? Because otherwise the gold will be very...
I think... I think we distributed the parts among us. Everybody stuffed a few, whatever, springs and coils and pincers and ribs into their pockets as they would fit.
I'll take as much as I could.
In that case, the gold lets you pass. You fly through the field as fast as you can.
Finally, something fun.
I'm quite enjoying this too.
Getting across the field takes a fair while. It's a long... it's large. And going through, you see more farmers' houses. More farmers. Seem to be at least 30, 40 of them dotted around. Sometimes you see them laughing and pointing. When you get to the edge of the field after almost a day of running, you are knackered.
Alice will keep going until he actually falls.
You will fall shortly after exiting the gold, as these stilts no longer support you.
He will take them off and try to continue to head towards it.
Can we keep them?
Yeah, I want to try to take them off. And actually, I want to stop Talus. Actually, kind of get a word in, if I can.
I don't know. You can try.
Hang on, you're pushing us too fast, Talus. Please slow down.
Tadia can't be along long. I don't want to lose her.
No, I get that. I get that. But please, we have to, a little bit calmer, please.
But she's right. We could get there if we keep going.
How far is it?
You guys should eat first. You're right.
We should eat.
Let's stop for a second.
You can just tell the stress on his voice and his acting. Mm-hmm. His eyes are just... He won't even barely sit down, pacing back and forth.
I'll put a hand on Talus's shoulder. That's encouragement, I guess. We'll find her. Don't worry.
I will destroy the whole pits if I have to find her. Nothing.
Won't be necessary. We know where
to find her. Not a problem for me.
I will call the last train.
Please don't. But
you take.
So are we making cap? Yes. At least I try to encourage Talus to do so.
I'm kind of wondering to myself if this place has any guides that are not completely mad. They, you tell them to take you someplace. They lose you. Oh. They lead you through tunnels filled with doors. They run away from you. They lose their stuff. They lose their shit. Incompetency, madness, disorder. Maybe the above ground wasn't so bad after all.
That's very, very fair points, actually. But this is the heart.
Sorry, I'm just fixing you all because you're all in the wrong place.
Okay. I'm just seeing.
Get out of my picture frame there. You're not even a real guide.
I'm enjoying her frustration.
You're not a real guide either.
Never said I was.
Well,
I said I'd take you where you wanted.
have you?
How should I know?
You don't know?
Everybody's mad here.
I'm not.
You don't have to be mad, but it helps.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, well, see how far we can get then. And I'll help find that skull of yours. But I sure hope that delve is going to go better than the last one.
We're about halfway there, I think. And if we hurry, we can probably finish. We can be there tomorrow about the same time.
Yes, we will. Don't worry.
But if we keep marching now, we can make it.
Wait, hang on. Just a little bit more of a breather. And I sort of lean towards Asal, and I say, please don't call it a skull. It's his sister.
Oh, okay. Well, I get why he would be worried about her then. Well, you know what?
She can take care of herself. I know she can. Okay, you're a mom.
Tell us, can you keep walking? I mean, I'm a stranger in these parts, and I wouldn't be comfortable to go alone. But if you really wanted to keep going, I would come.
No, she can take care of herself. We need to all get there. He's.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll rest. We'll rest and eat for a little bit, and she can take care of herself. She's a big girl. She's been alone before. She's always come back. Can't panic. I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
The beast can look in small spaces. If they hid her in a hole, we can find her.
You said that creature took her? Oh,
It took her. It took it inside the tunnel.
I think that as you were all discussing how to get Talis' sister back and night wears on, it would be a good time for us to take a break.
I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian currents out to be my lady only. I'm wondering what you got for me. Egyptian currents out to be my lady only.
We are back. How are you? Hope you had a nice break. We had a lovely break. We'll send postcards next time, but this time not. So, as we left our wonderful party of Delvers, they were taking a rest. And as time doesn't work quite the same way in the heart, there's no days, there's no morning, there's no noon, there's no night. But the rest were, as they do, the light coming from the golden field manages not to blind them too much. And the earth that you're now sleeping on, Sky, doesn't have the same magical taste to it. So, as you wake up, you're all ready. Talus, are you any calmer now?
I did not probably. Alice didn't sleep very well, and he has spent probably most of the night mumbling in prayer, but he is calmer.
And did Midden tell you anything?
Very anxious, but he's at least going to try to lead the party instead of face ahead of it.
Can I assume this is a new situation and I can lose my mind stress?
Yes, you can. Thank you very much. Please remind me of things like that because I'm lazy and my brain doesn't want to focus on them all at once. Also, I didn't point this out before, but my t-shirt, if you can see it, is very apt.
Oh,
Just for you guys. And I'm smiling all the time because you're so wonderful. Chris,
and because you're about to kill us.
No, that's no fun. Torture. Mean.
That's with us. Torture is with us as well.
And also, since you're all masochists, the torture comes in. However, as you all gear up in the morning, or whatever it is there anything you do before you set off? Any ritual you have? Anything you want to discover, or?
Just by a sort of a ritual. She kind of has stuff by herself and just sort of tries to open herself to the song. See if she can get any sort of feedback from down here, though it's hard, or just harder.
You can give me a discern technology if you want.
Sure. I have nothing of skills in that sense, but I can try. Oh, I still succeed, actually. No stress.
There we go. From the song, there's a lot of different things going on here. You can tell that the heart song itself has become somewhat stronger. Not stronger in comparison to where you were, but you know the heart song has become stronger in this place over time. Agnosia is, you can feel the dislike of it. That this tune, this harmony is breaking into, or not breaking into, is stopping the song of Agnosia from propagating.
That's not good. Could that also explain these plants and these golden fields? Is that part of that development?
Certainly could be. It's definitely something magic. So, without taking the time to study it properly, you wouldn't be sure. But where you are, with regards to the heart, your sense of witchiness here, which is always at kind of odds with Agnosia, this shouldn't be that power. You shouldn't be able to make something so strange grow this far, so this close to Derelictus. This is something you would expect down towards tier 2 or something, where the weirdness kind of begins. Well, it's not so strange that it couldn't happen, but it's just not what you expected.
Interesting. I head back after this to check on Talus, especially.
Yeah, I actually want to do the same.
Then you can also give me a discern technology. Or you want to check on Talus?
Check on Talus, yeah.
Okay. Don't give me discern technology then. Just maybe be careful in case he lashes out.
Okay.
Or static charge.
So, Talus, how are you now? How are you feeling?
I'm calmer. She can take care of herself. We'll find her. You'll meet us there.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta ride with somebody else. I understand. We'll be okay.
He just wants to get there quicker, probably.
Yep. If we can hurry up and eat while we walk? We can go.
Yeah, and just focus, because she's not as in danger as we might be. She went underground. She went in a tiny tunnel. Not most things can fit there. So
I know she's kind of small, but I was surprised. It's still, yeah, okay. It's a small tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we go this way.
Okay, lead on, Thomas.
And he will start marching.
After your night of prayer, you feel like Midden is more is giving you your support, giving you what you then need to carry on. Past these fields, you get to the detritus of what was. I keep on going into how much this was a maintenance thing, but now you actually see the remnants of the machines that were used to build the tunnels. You come to a part where it's suddenly no longer like an outside field. There's a kind of a severe separation into, like if you go into a big bus station or an extremely large garage, and there's metal beams there and massive machines sitting underneath, it very quickly becomes that. You didn't see it as you approached, but with one step into the next, that's what you were in. And as you look back, you see the field of gold, you see your footsteps in the dirt, steadily becoming more and more red and rust tinged. And here, Sky, the magic has a kind of metallic taste to it.
This smells vermilion.
Yes.
Okay. So you're at home, right, Alice?
Yeah, but this is a place where we have to be careful. Larger places is where larger monsters might be. Creatures, forms.
Okay.
We gotta move across here cautiously.
Okay.
Does the Queen have any intuition about this place?
No, it's fairly subdued at the moment. The Vermissian is a strange place for the apiarist. It can be once so full of technical marvels where the construction was done, and here it could be, but there's a sense of disuse and rot here that the Queen doesn't really like as much. As the maintenance hasn't been done on this area, and so there's not quite the excitement that she and her hive have at times.
I bet. Yeah, no, all this ruin is certainly disquieting.
I'll light up my pipe.
You light up, and there's this spark as it goes. Seems to create a little flame in the air quickly. And then lights your pipe. It's like much more than the usual spark you would get.
Okay. I'll smoke for a bit. That's it.
Pipe in your eye. The puckering sound, I take it. As you head through, first everything is quiet. Not much. Nothing moving, but the machines getting steadily larger as you move in. Shortly into your journey there, you no longer see the top, the roof of this. Oh my god, I'm losing all of my words. This area, this place of storage for these machines, and the machines are becoming steadily more brutal. You know, some things when you're looking at a car or a piece of equipment and you see a human face in it, as we see these faces, we see the eyes. Oh, that one looks happy and that one looks angry. These machines all look angry.
Do they look angry at their disuse?
Not something that you can really tell there.
I mean, I'd look angry if I was stuck here. In fact, I probably do look angry.
Yeah.
In front of you, you can hear the chugging of an engine of some sort.
Like far into the horizon, or?
It's not that you don't really see the horizon. Everything. I didn't describe this properly. I think you can see everything's kind of lit by, the kind of lamps that hang in walls, and people are going underground, so building tunnels and whatever else, and you have these electronic lamps that give off a very dull yellow light. These going down. There's no horizon. There's darkness in front of you. The light seems to arrive as you get there.
So, tell us, what can you tell us about this place? Looks a little pissed at us.
Looks pissed at us? You're not making sense. It's a place. How can it look at you?
Nah.
It's a missing.
Well, I get the Vermisian would look at you, but there's no way the lady Midden would allow evil here.
We are safe then, Dallas.
No.
As he says no, the tumble of the engine becomes louder.
There's something going on here, and we should hide. But we know more.
Okay.
He quickly, at least tries to, till you can see or hear what's coming.
I shall go to hide.
Then please give me an evade, or was it sneak evade? What do we have?
Stealth.
Yep, so sneak evade, so either or, and technology, please.
I'll pick sneak now.
Oof.
Yeah.
Success, no stress.
I also.
I'm rolling with no skills.
Yeah, I'm not great at this. Oh, well. That's not fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, so let's...
What kind of guides are these?
Fiona, can you roll as well, please?
Yes, I have sneak, but I don't have technology.
That's alright.
Make it a risky or a standard?
No, just standard.
A standard? Okay. Okay, success at a cost.
Sorry, I'm just rolling for you all here. Okay, now let's see. Who failed first? Was it Azal or Sky?
Me.
Azal.
Then you take one stress, please.
What kind?
I'm going again for fortune. I quite like fortune stress tonight.
Got it?
But for Sky, unfortunately, you take 6 stress, please. And for you, it'll be supply stress.
Yeah, sure. Isn't it 7?
No.
You're rolling. It's just a roll twice. Okay. 6 supplies. Okay. Awesome.
And Fiona, you get 4 fortune as well. You get your 6 supplies stress. You lose some of your tobacco.
Okay.
Which is enough that you won't be able to smoke again until you get to bigger pits. However, if you can all also do your Fallout check for me, please.
Sure.
Oop.
Azil gets a minor. It's a
Yes.
minor fortune stress.
Yes.
I wanted some Fallout.
You can first of all clear your fortune stress, and let's see. Your bees, for the time being, are unwilling to go look for anything for you. Or they're not unwilling to go look for you, but they get lost every time they do, until the end of the situation. It's not a terrible Fallout, that'd be nice. But anyway, as most of you are able to sneak out of the way, Sky stumbles, and the tobacco pouch falls out, and tobacco falling everywhere. And Azil, don't know, it's something maybe gets the wrong scent, I don't know, sneezes. And as these machines trundle up to you, there's a small drow in front of them, wearing a pot on his head and carrying a ridge.
Oh.
Who wishes to
Fuck.
pass? What are you creatures?
Yes.
Two large machines behind them. They look kind of like so digging machines.
We're just travelers. Just passing around.
He bangs the wrench against his head. Travellers, eh? Then you must pay your toll.
Another one of those? Really? And what fucking toll is that?
Looks at you and squints. I think your mask.
No. That's not my mask. That's my face. Thank you.
But such a pretty mask. He moves towards you.
I start I start to show my blunderbuss. It's not a mask.
Ah, one of them. Oh, I'll take that then. And he reaches out, puts his hand on your gun.
Oh.
How many did you say there were?
Two large machines and this guy with a pot on his head.
Just a guy?
And the machines that are growling, or their engines are making noises anyway. You can't see anyone in the driver's seat.
Okay.
What sort of machines are they?
So large digging machines.
Okay.
When he grabs try to grabs the blunderbuss, I'll pull the trigger right on his hand.
Well, that escalated quickly.
You're trying to kill him, or
No, I'm trying to basically destroy his hand.
then give me. Let us see. I would say give me a compel technology.
Okay. Can I use I can use my technology resource to do that, right? To no, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'll just roll then.
Although you could use one of your. No, because you've already said you. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just looking at your
No
abilities
problem.
there. Okay.
I'll just pull the trigger.
How's your
there.
mind
That's
stress?
it.
Just out of curiosity.
My mind stress is 0 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chings. No, it's all your unarmed attacks and not your blunderbuss. Yeah, then
Yeah,
you roll
no.
one dice.
No, just roll 1 dice, no
just
problem.
roll one dice. I'll be nice
no
and
problem.
I'll give you mastery.
Oh, but I got success at,
Oh, did you get
at a cost
success?
anyway. Yeah.
Excellent. Success at her. There we go. Then roll your damage with your stress dice.
Okay. It's D4. I don't have a problem if my blunderbuss breaks, and that's the cost.
Okay, because it's. Let's see, you got 4. Supply stress.
Okay.
And if you give me a fallout check,
Oh, and that's a 4 as well.
and a 4 to this guy, and his hand flies off. Well, it flies off. It gets cut into smithers. And his left just ragged. Where's his left hand? He's got the thing.
No fault.
Oh, there we go. Your blunderbuss won't be able to be used for the next shot. You need to reload it quickly.
Okay. I just turn to him and say, yeah, the bullets are really, really, really nice. So, excuse me, please.
As you do that, he starts to emit a very high-pitched scream, and these digging machines move towards you.
Okay.
Duh.
They're not the fastest of things, though. It's
At that point, Alice will come charging over. You idiot, I told you to hide.
I don't like when they mess with my stuff, okay?
Well, you obviously didn't hide. And he kicks the guy on the ground a few times. You, call him off or I kill you.
give me
He pulls a sword on
compel
him.
technology.
Can I help him in any way?
I take stress and fail.
The guy is way too out of it to care what you're saying. You know, you can kick at him and he doesn't mind. He starts screaming about how you will all be buried. Sorry. You can take 3.
Does the rank?
Sorry, you can take 3 mind stress as the fact that this guy isn't listening to you and you're already the fragile state because your sister gets to you. You know, you should be following your authority. Sorry, Sky, what are you saying?
Does the wrench smells magical in any way?
Yes, it has the same metallic magic smell.
I'll take the wrench then from the ground.
Mm.
And I don't know. In my mind, this has something to do with the machine. So I'll try in any way possible pull them away, basically.
Let's see. I didn't think of this, so if you give me a discern occult roll, please.
Yes, I'm good at those. Okay, no problem.
I'm stepping out of the shadows, so I want to participate in this too if it comes down to it.
I want to prep my rifle as my carabine as well,
Mm-hmm.
just for the.
There we go. Talis, can you give me a fallout check, please? And Sky, as you take it into your hand, it's basically like a stick for dogs to fetch.
Mm.
You know, this is the master stick.
Okay. I'll grab and say, here, and I'll throw as away as possible from us.
You launch it into the sky, and the creatures kind of so roar of the engine kind of picks up, and they go as fast as they can. I mean, it's still, you know, not much faster than a quick walk, but they go past you, not caring about it, while this guy on the floor, no, come back! They will dig for you!
Yeah.
I'll definitely take this chance to encourage the others, like, let's go quickly.
See, everything's
I'm like,
fine.
what the fuck? I've just been stood there the whole time because I failed to hide, and the guy ignored me. I didn't see any reason to help Sky because he's not been helping me, for God's sake. And like, what?
Everything under control. So tell us, please, lead us away as fast as possible.
Talus will attempt to do that.
Well, first of all, Sky, if you can give me a delve. Give me delve on occult, please.
Yeah, I'm great at those as well.
There you go,
Okay.
and roll 1d4.
You are.
Yeah. 1d4. Okay. 1.
The things don't seem to be coming back quickly. You don't even know if they've caught up to the stick yet. You threw it very, very hard. The guy rolling about on the floor, screeching obscenities at you, calling you all the different names he can. Some very rude names about Elfir, but going on about humans as well, and mangy dogs, and doesn't seem like a very pleasant person.
When I pass through him, I'll just say, "Don't ever touch on my stuff again, okay? And appreciate the boots; they are expensive." And I just go away.
The boots you can take. What is it? Okay, no, you take 1d6 technology resource, please.
Okay.
Or equipment.
I have to take away, right?
No, that's you take it. You get that.
Oh, okay. Valid.
In fact, what we can also say, yeah, so technology and delve it has as well.
Okay. Okay.
Neat.
Done.
Once you pass there, you leave him behind, and his speeches follow you, and you come to another one of these round doors, like at the beginning. Fairly massive, but it's the ones you know, Tavis. You're able to put your hands in and find the locking mechanism fairly quickly. But as you open it up, the tunnel seems to have collapsed.
Seems to have
Crap.
collapsed.
If you give me a delve warren, if you have it.
The what? Delve Warden, you said?
Delve
Don't
warren.
have that. Yep. Don't have the Warren.
There you go.
Damn. Did Curtis write this dice app?
Yep, he gave me especially for you. Then let's sorry. I really need to set up a macro for this one. You take 2 supply stress as you're trying to dig through. The rocks fall and bend part of whatever it is you're using to scoop it up. And please give me another fallout check. You're doing well.
Alright.
Wait, no, you need to add your stress first.
Isn't that versus 5? It says 10 versus 5.
It is,
I
but you
rolled.
had 5 stress beforehand as well.
Oh, I put stress and supply.
Yeah, supply stress. That's right.
Yeah, but I put it in the wrong column.
Ah.
There, now I failed. Are you
Now
happy?
you take minor fallout. Yes, I'm happy. This is what, this is where you can get rid of all of your supply stress. And we will say that the whatever you were using to dig there is completely crushed. You're not going to be able to move any of this dirt out of the way.
God damn it, we're stuck here. We gotta get those digging machines. Where did you throw that wrench? Is that what controls them? Feeds them?
Are we really heading back there to reason with machines?
I
can
threw
you
it
guys
very far.
do one of you guys know how to get in here? I can't seem to.
Can I get an idea just by looking at the? I don't know.
And I hold up a
to get
broken
through.
shovel.
I don't know a thing about warrants.
Yeah.
Is there any way to see a way forward other than this passage?
The doors that we normally go through, this is weird. Was it like this? This should still be the Vermissian technology.
Appears the Vermissian is in disarray.
Are we... Let me think about this. If you guys can look. Are we even still on tier 1?
Yeah, that's not great.
You give me a discern technology roll if you want to know what tier you're on.
I just want to see if I can see a way forward other than this passage, but I assume not.
Looking about...
Critical success.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What I can do there is give me a roll of 1d4, please. Whisper. Well, first of all, Talus, this is not tier 1 as it should be. This is the things have been getting stranger. You wouldn't have expected to see the machines react like that either in tier 1. Again, weird thing, not out of what you would expect, but enough that it's strange. But here you can feel the collapse in this tunnel. It doesn't feel like something. This is stuff that your people have built, your people have maintained for generations. This shouldn't have happened. The way it was at the first tunnel where things were kind of overgrown. Yeah, okay, you could see that happening because people weren't taking care of it, but the things that your order built were built to last. Whisper, you can hear a slight tinkling of music coming from above you. It's not Ignosia's song, but it's not Heart's song either.
From above?
From above, yes.
I try to look to see if I can make out anything.
There seems to be a flickering light, probably about 10 meters above you.
There's something up there, I tell the others. Can we get up there somehow?
There's enough equipment lying around, there's probably a ladder somewhere.
I quickly head over to get a ladder. Actually.
Azael, did you send up one of your bees? Or would you be willing to, I should ask?
I would be willing, but I think they're unhappy still. I think they're confused now.
I look over to Fiona. How about your bird? Yeah, that's a bird.
She does what she wants to do. I can ask her, but I can't guarantee for anything. I look over to Ari and I go, Ari, would you be so kind to help Talus?
She doesn't hoot, but the wings spread, beat once, and she leaps into the air and heads towards the light and disappears into it.
I'm still grabbing the ladder.
As in disappears, okay.
Do I still feel her?
Yes.
Is she safe?
You don't know.
This is taking a while.
Feel her, so
we don't see her anymore. She just flew up and disappeared. Is
Yes.
this understanding?
Okay, let's
Well,
Let's
that's likely
help.
the door out. We will have to get up there.
Yeah, let's help Whisper in the Bleak Night and put the letter there and see what we find.
The ladder, you find the ladder fairly quickly. There's loads of things. You clamber up.
Okay.
Where the light's coming from, there are. You see, first of all, Ari sitting in the middle, or standing in the middle, of look kind of like wind chimes, but not made of metal or wood. They're made of feathers, but the sound that's coming out of them is very much like that of wind chimes, more harmonious. Ari's head twists all the way around to look at you, Whisper.
Sort of just do this motion.
The head cocks.
I don't trust Ari. So I want to head towards the sound. The sound intrigues me.
You climb up, you see Whisper disappear as well. It's like not like she's climbing through something. So when she gets to the light, she's then in. You don't see her anymore.
I'll go after her.
After you get through the light yourself, you hear it as well. And again, the Ari turns and fixes you with the eyes and locks for a second, and you see the stars glimmering within them.
You have any smoke? Yeah, I didn't think so.
She gives a hoot again, turns, and then starts to walk through the feathers, and it feels very uncomfortable to you, Whisper, as that it becomes, again, discordant. This kind of, it seems like this metal hitting metal, but not in any sort of harmonic way. Ah, shit. That was a fucking crit before.
What?
Alice, when did you crit?
When you asked me to roll
never
the
mind.
technology.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Then I should have done something different. Give me a second. But yeah, okay, carry on. Okay.
It's a lot to keep track of.
I'll just go back and say, okay, there's kind of a tunnel here. Let's go.
Ari waits for Fiona. And as you get up into the this space, you feel the bees begin to calm again.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if they like this, I'll like to go there.
Since this area is kind of disharmonious, can I use ascendancy to fix it, at least momentarily?
Let's see. Where's my mouse? Okay, compel an occult then, please.
Mm-hmm. I'll take out my flute and I try to channel Agnosia into this place.
Okay.
That's a critical success.
There we go. Then if you roll one, it's double stressed, and roll 1d4, please. Or 1d6, sorry, 1d6.
1 to 6.
Yes.
2.
So that's then 4. So, as it says there, magical circles blossom on the floor. And it says they thrum with dark power, but they don't. They thrum with a very specific song. And this time, all of you can hear it. And the bees become confused again, as this is one's very structured, but unstructured at the same time. Fiona, you can feel the power going through it. And you see Ari become nervous. And Sky, your taste buds fill with a multitude of flavours. Things that you think wouldn't fit together, but somehow do. It's quite a exciting taste for you.
Yeah. And
Alice?
it's coming from the floor, right?
Yes, it's coming from, emanating from around Whisper. But Talus, you hear your sister singing quietly a song she used to sing when you were children.
You'll see a calming come over Talus somewhat.
The feathers all petrify at once and fall to the floor and make no sound. And the song subsides.
Ugh.
Ari, what do you call it? Oh my god, I forgot the word again. Spreads her wings. There you go. That's a difficult word. Spreads her wings, and the walls around the cave kind of break as if they were very thin dirt, and a red garish light comes in. And as the holes appear, you start to see the buildings of the Vega pits. You can smell the burning meat, burning hair coming from the pits themselves.
Ugh.
You can see a massive set of mage lights in all different colours, some of them blinking out as if they've not got all the power they need, saying welcome. And it flashes through in different languages.
Agnosia leads us. This is good.
Okay. That was exciting, and then it wasn't. Yeah. Let's look for the door. And your sister tells. I didn't forget her at all.
Talus is crying because of the song. Weeping there. In his unstable self.
Yeah, I think Whisper in a sense is also there are tears, but she doesn't acknowledge it at all.
The city
But he'll
lies in
move.
front of you, and you can see the Talus has seen it before, but the buildings are a mix of different styles. And you see in the centre a kind of large, dark palace is probably what you would call it. Looks like the stone has been covered in soot from years and years of the flames surrounding it. The buildings all seem to be on large metal or ivory stilts, and underneath them there's the ground at times seems to be burning pits of melted material and burning. Again, it smells like at times like a barbecue. People are moving around. You see, as you come towards the city, lots and lots of drunk people, lots of people high on a multitude of drugs. People gambling, people fighting, people offering sex. Everything's there. Yeah, Fiona smiles like that. I saw it. One day, yeah. Don't think I don't pay attention to my players.
So, where do you guys want to start?
First, I know this place is ruled by the Van Orst siblings. And we'll need to get in contact with them to get to the door that leads to Asylum.
Yeah.
Probably find out some information on them.
We should also.
I need to find my sister. I might know somebody else to talk to here.
That was heat tunnel, right? That those farmers said they were using. So we may have to look on that as well. And also find a place to rest, because no one except you tells is made of iron.
I'm not made of iron yet.
Sorry.
This kind of feels like the place where I'd like to keep Ari close to me.
If she'll let you, yeah.
I take off my glove and gesture with my skin that she can come close and touch me. Like, properly touch me.
She hoots and jump up to your shoulder.
I give her a short caress, and then I slide my gloves back on.
She definitely seems to be happy, or happier.
I let out a soft grin as well. I'm starving.
Yeah, I should have eaten that ranch.
Missed opportunity.
Careful what you eat here. The smell you smell is the smoldering carcass of some ancient
Yep.
beast that they live upon.
Yummy.
Yeah, I've already lost my appetite. Thank you, Dallas.
I need to grab tobacco. I lost mine.
Is there a humming hall in the Vega Pits?
Is there a gambling hall?
Not quite.
This isn't somewhere that Agnosia would generally want to have a space, but there might be, you could ask around. Several religious, or Talis knows that several religious groups tend to try to come here to save people, although Agnosia is that's not really her style, is it? Maybe they'll
There are
find
many who come here to save people. There are many who come here who, bring you into hell. Are the hardest.
Well, we do need to find someone to speak to. The Van Horsts, is that what you said?
The Van Horsts are the controlling family here.
Then we should see them.
So we should, so that we can get out of here quickly.
Yes, but getting an audience with those uptight assholes. I think I know somebody we can talk to. I don't know if we'll have to be careful. Hoyle's Harlots is who we're going to have to go see.
Okay. What's the issue with them?
They like pretty things, and some of you might be tempting for them.
I scoff.
Yeah, I seem a bit concerned, but I just nod at Dallas, regardless.
And they might know where, or at least how to track my sister down, or where some of those tunnels might have came. So they're a good place to start.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about what those harlots do. What is it they want?
What was that, Mark?
Tell us more about what Hoyle's harlots want. Where can we find them?
You can find them at Acacia Brothel and Card House.
That sounds trustworthy.
Luckily enough, that's not too far from where you exited, and that's probably where you met them first. As you head down towards the city, there's large wrought iron gates, or wrought metal, probably not iron. No guards standing at them, but enough people that pay attention to you as you pass. No one says anything, but there's lots of eyes on you. You hear music coming from lots of different places. As you get towards where the buildings are, you don't smell the burning flesh as much as all of the different foods and alcohols and smells of everything as you get past.
I don't like the tune of this place.
Sorry, you don't like the children? I can imagine why.
I certainly don't like the smell of this place very much. Ugh.
There's quite a few gnolls here, which kind of maybe surprises you. Maybe it doesn't, but...
Well, we're always up for a good party, but burning hair... Ugh.
I'm fine
I mean,
with that.
flesh I can get behind, but hair... hard pass.
Alice has just strapped his rebreather on a little better. What smell?
That looks useful. I think I should want one of those contraptions myself.
Yes, the air is fresh. Ah,
I would say, Azal, you could probably make one, given enough time. Or the bees could make one for you.
I
Well,
turn to...
if we have to stay here. Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright. There you go.
Ladies first.
Yes, Fiona, you go.
I'm done.
Oh, I turn to Sky and ask him, how do you actually smell?
With my nose, as all of you.
But where is it?
I don't know, man. It's just smelling.
Somewhere
I
down
can.
here.
I know you, but I don't know how you can smell.
I actually don't know the functions of how you smell. I just know I smell. Okay, and for me this is fine. Okay, it's like breathing. I don't think too much about it, and I just do it.
Oh. Okay.
You put a hand on your shoulder, Sky. You smell good. Would you like
Yeah.
to maybe come and find out how I smell?
And who is talking?
Tyrone, it's a large, very tall, you're not sure what, dressed in black. Kind of looks a bit like a Nazgul. Or a ringwraith.
Okay.
But
Thank you,
voice
but
is very sweet.
I already have a date, and I just remove his hand from my shoulder.
It's a shame, honey.
Yeah, I know.
And they turn off with the ragged black cloak swinging, and they head off into a bar.
You get used to it.
Talus, outside of the brothel and card house, you see a couple of the harlots dressed in their ritual garb. Man and a woman at each of their kneeling before each of them, performing the rites that they perform.
Alice will walk towards the door also. Hopefully the rest are following. He'll check back. Try not to get lost because, well, here you might... Well, there are all sorts of things that could happen here.
I'm sticking very close to Thomas.
Yeah, I'm following.
As you come in,
Absolutely.
there's
I will bow towards the people at the... Well, show at least politeness
you
and
moan
enter
come
into the
from one of
building.
them, and a smile and a wave from the other. As you enter, there's a reception desk. Behind it, a fairly large woman who smiles at you. Talus, Talus, are you here for another replacement?
Not at this time. But I am here for information. We might have...
It's good.
My
to see
sister's
you. We
also
don't
down...
talk business yet.
Yeah, my sister is also came down. Have you seen her? She got here ahead of us.
She puts her finger up to her lips and taps. I might have heard something. A certain lady bringing someone luck at our tables.
And, well, I guess business will have to wait since you're always proper, following the rituals that are needed. So.
Indeed, indeed. Will you be staying the night? Would you like your usual room?
Yes, please. And my friends would also like some.
She looks at
They
each
can
of you
choose
in
if they
turn.
want their partners or not, or if, 1, 2, 3, 1.5, however many partners they want.
You brought me some pretty ones today, Talis.
Yeah, I have business with them,
Such a shame. She smiles at
but
each of you.
Talis will turn around. You can gamble and stuff here, but be careful what you gamble. You may not come back with all the parts you came in with.
She smiles and says, "Or with some more," and claps her hands.
Oh, yeah. If you're lucky, you could get another arm, maybe an eye,
A finger.
or something like. Oh, fingers, yes. As he holds up a mechanical finger on his hand. All sorts of things.
I think I'm good.
But that voice of yours we could give you in your voice box. Would you like that? Make your song so much prettier. She
There's
winks
no
at
song prettier than Dionysius.
you. She
But you
mutters
must
some
have-
of the words of the Ignosia's song to you and smiles again. You'll find your rooms right next to Talis's. They are already prepared. If you would like some company, just ring the bell.
How do you...
And
Wait.
be careful what you ask for.
She turns
Who
away.
are you exactly?
My name's Agatha Hoyle. This is my place.
I get that. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is entirely mine.
I'm sure.
Sorry, no pets. So it's at Fiona.
She's not a pet. She's a part of me.
Then maybe you would like to take a gamble this evening, if that's the case.
What kind of a gamble?
Oh, we have many, many games here. I think we might actually even have an owl if your other part of you would like some company this evening. One of our best. Usually doesn't see other owls, but there's plenty of birds come through at times.
I'm sorry, but she only sticks with me.
Oh, monogamy. I remember that
It's
a
a
long
bit-
time ago.
Bit more than that, I would like to say.
Oh, old couples think that. Now head up to your rooms, and Talis, I would like to invite you for dinner at my table this evening. We have the best entertainment. And I will
I
ask
will-
around about your sister.
Yes, also, I hate to... we might have to make a deal here.
Oh, I like deals.
I know you do. We need an audience with Van Orst.
Oh, I'm sure you do, darling. What would you like to give me to risk my place of business for you? Maybe one of your friends. She whispers that part.
Alice will take a moment and look over his companion. I could see one or two of them, possibly. But
Splendid,
I have-
darling, splendid.
No. I have to follow through with the plan first. You delayed payment. But I'm sure we can figure out something. They seem to be resourceful people. Maybe they know some friends.
Perhaps.
We are also looking. My sister came around with a friend of hers, well, an associate, accompanied her. We would like to locate him too. I think we called them Mutt Poo.
The metal thing.
Oh, you know about it.
I've seen its kind. It did not last long here.
There's been more. Oh, we will have much to talk over dinner.
Indeed we shall, Talus. As I said, I will find your sister for you. But I
have something.
Yes.
I have something to offer. There's a draw back in the tunnels before the Vega pits. He owes us one. He was
debts are always to be repaid.
Crying and hoping to get their hand fixed. He was running from machines. Maybe he'll be useful to you.
Perhaps. Would you bring the Pete?
That's a little trickier, I think.
Yeah, I can probably give you something for knowing his location. Yeah, pretty appropriate.
The audience is a great. It's a great way of showing that.
I do not think you appreciate the cost of arranging something with the Vanost.
Or do you by chance know how to get us to the door to the asylum?
Another one talking about this asylum. Those, I don't know if they're twins, triplets, whatever. We've had 3 of them come through. Maybe 4, I don't know. All babbling the same nonsense.
Were they the mechanical ones, like the one my sister was accompanying?
Well, that's what ends up with them. One of them got in a fight. One ran afoul of the Van Osts.
Never a good deal in a town owned by them.
No, definitely not. I think if you head towards the centre, you might even see that one still strung up.
All right, well...
Let us talk after dinner.
Yeah, well,
go over to your rooms, relax. I promise only the finest for you. And we can reach some sort of accommodation, I'm sure of it.
Thank you, Agatha.
That both thrills me and scares me, Agatha.
You know how I like to... you know how I like to do business.
Yes, and if Charlotte's available...
Oh, Charlotte's always available for you. And you, Glimmering Amber, would you like something as well?
No, I'm fine. Drink maybe.
You're not Glimmering Amber.
Oh.
I'm taken aback by this sort of thing, and I'm stunned in silence almost. Who are you really? How do you know that?
I have no idea what you mean. Would you like anything sent to your room?
No, I think... Well, I don't know. What exactly do you offer?
All the pleasures of the flesh. Anything you want can be got in Vega Pits. Say the word.
Anything. I'll think about it, but I would like to speak more with you.
That can also be arranged. I also own the times on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And you, what was it? You're a witch, are you not? Your owl friend. Would they like to have Kenneth come? I know you said you're monogamous, but...
I'm good for now.
And your owl?
She's also very good.
Yeah.
We will just be retreating for the evening.
And I see we have a bearer of a queen. How interesting. Your kind don't usually come to Vega Pit.
Yeah, you could say it was an accident, maybe?
Oh, a terribly
Or
lucky accident, I would
a
think.
coincidence. Certainly. I mean...
We have something for everyone here. Maybe talk with your hive. Maybe we could help.
And I will do just that, because I honestly don't understand this place, and I am scared of, making debt that I can't repay. So yeah, does the Queen want something?
The Queen's thinking about it. And I would
Well, if
suggest
she has an idea how to pay it, she can have it.
I think as you all head to your rooms for whatever pleasures you decide to arrange with Madame Hoyle, we will call it quits for the evening, but don't tell Chris. We'll just let him come back and play away.
Yeah, he needs to open some door.
I know,
somewhere.
He's locked himself out.
Yeah.
The wrong kind of door.
Yes.
Yeah, not the door we are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you.
Do a wee round and see. You can see what you thought of the evening, where to find you on social media, etc., etc. And again, we will start with Lucas.
First of all, make that draw pay for the bullets he took from me. The hand is not enough. He touched my stuff. Yeah, I really like the delving. It's pretty strange, and that's always awesome for me. And sorry everyone if I almost kill ourselves.
That's half the fun.
Yeah.
I don't think we were very close.
Nah, not really.
I don't. Yeah. But yeah, you can find me at @_Lucy on Twitter and @theshadow on Discord. I love talking TTRPGs and music, so you can always reach me and have a chat.
Well worth chatting to. Whisper, Tia, sorry. How was your evening?
That was wonderful. Thank you for all the little tidbits there. I love the little information dropping.
Hopefully it works out.
Yes, I hope so too. I had a lot of fun with the first delving part, and now in this really weird place, which is going to be interesting to see how we're going to navigate out of this. But yeah, again, I don't really have any social media to speak of, to be honest. I have a Twitch account, but Alara87.
You're also on Discord, TTRP Theatre Discord.
That's true.
Yeah, you can come and say hello.
I'm also Alara there, yes.
Fellas, Tim, how was it for you?
Always enjoyable, Mark. Had a good time. Hoping I can get a little more of Talus's insanity out. But,
Well, I think you'll do fine with that. There will be enough opportunities.
And yeah, I'm enjoying this very much. I like this system. I just have to get used to the dice rolling part of it.
Yeah, I keep
Character
forgetting
sheet a little better.
I'm stuck in the story bits and like, oh wait a minute, we actually need to do something. Damn it. But yeah, we'll get there.
Yep. I mean, no, I'm enjoying this. I really am. I just looking for it to get weirder and weirder.
Oh, I can promise you that. Again, Tim did all of the visuals.
You're driving.
But technically speaking, I'm driving. It's more like driving blindfolded with my feet. But yeah. So all of the visuals, all of the scenes and stuff, all the assets, Tim did for us, so I'm extremely grateful for that, because otherwise you would just have a Zoom screen and that would be it. Yeti, how was your evening?
What Tim just said. Can't wait for this to get weirder still, but wow, what a ride.
Where can we find you on social media, etc., etc.?
I think you should totally just come and hang out at the TTRP Theatre Discord. That's a great place.
We're very friendly. You always get a gift as welcome, so yeah. Worth the trip.
Usually an awesome one too.
Yeah.
I really like mine. And then, I joined up, and the next day I was in this game. That's how it happened.
Yeah, because we're a friendly bunch. And we're very pleased to have you. Thank you very much. Chris, our Kickstarter friend.
Yes.
How was your evening?
It was fun. I'm very excited to see how this all unfolds and how insane it can get. Yeah.
I shall do my best. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on almost every social media platform.
You have an OnlyFans?
I have actually considered doing one, but without any naked pictures, just with music. No, but you can find me.
That's what they always say.
Chris Uboh Music. I am a musician.
Naked musician.
A naked baby. You never know. And you can catch me on Twitch. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central European Time over on the music section of Twitch. And on Saturdays, I'm always here with you guys, you lovely people.
Thank
the
you.
highlight of my week.
Yeah. I'll slip you a tenner later.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have a crowdfunding.
Yes.
Self-plug.
To get a link to that either in the chat here or we'll see if Curtis can put it up under the YouTube video, because this one will actually go up on YouTube because I'm not embarrassed of the sound. So we'll be starting with episode 2 on YouTube, and if we are lucky this week we will put up a couple of individual scenes, either redoing things from episode 1 which no one could understand, and not just because of my accent, or some completely new scenes of background. I'm Mark, the Cthulhu Kid on social media. Tim already put in the chat about the Beats and Cancer charity, which were the people that looked after my mum after she'd been diagnosed with cancer. So since last time the audio didn't work, I'm going to just plug them every week. What's going on at TTRP Theatre? We're ramping up the spring season. Manhattan 2 has just started. We've got Place of Wrath and Tears is on tomorrow. Again, that's every 2 weeks. From the vampire interpreter, Adam, he has his interview show, which is every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. And he has a vampire story starting, a vampire masquerade, focusing on the Sabbath, I think. So lots of really exciting stuff. Yes, exactly. I'm close.
Yeah.
So come join us on Discord. Audio was great this time. Thank you very much. I am so pleased about it because I would have cried otherwise. So come see us, come visit us on Discord. If you follow the channel here, if you have Amazon Prime and want to give us your subscription, please feel free to do so. We would love it. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, or dislike if you want. But do me a favour and give us a comment. Tell us what you thought. If you want to say how good looking I am, it's alright. You don't have to. I know, it's absolutely fine. But tell us what you thought of the story, what you thought. Anything. And I am rambling again, so I'm going to say good night and thank you very much. And I hope to see you next week. Bye.
Yay.
Bye-bye.